Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Nasa Kapaskuhan pa po tayo, kaya kahit na hindi na narinig ang mga Christmas carols, wala nang nagkakaroling, wala nang tumutugtog, ay Paskong Pasko pa rin. At ngayon ay ang katunayan ay Pasko ng Eastern Orthodox Church. Yun yung Epiphany, the manifestation, the height of the self-revelation of God in and through Jesus Christ, the Son of God. So, sa araw na ito, the readings are full of meaning, full of hope as usual, and the opening salvo comes from Isaiah, who tells us in no uncertain terms, "Rise up in splendor. Your light has come." If you don't understand this to mean hope, then I don't know what you are reading. But the prophets are prophets not only because they tell us the inevitable, not only the possible, but one that is realizable by God's promise. But prophets are also there to give us a push when we need it most. And I tell you that from my point of view, we do need a lot of push. We need hope. We need to trust in divine providence. We need to trust in the ways of the Lord that leads us through pain and rain, the pain and the rain, the sunshine and the shadow, the suffering, and everything associated with life here on earth. The uncertainty, the wars happening everywhere, the rise of despots, the rise of family dynasties, and it's becoming worse. Sa Senado pare-pareho mga ipilido ng tumatakbo, magkakapatid, magkakamag-anak, pero sila pa rin ang mananalo sapagkat nabubudol tayo ng mga false narratives. Okay, so let me get back to Isaiah. In the second reading from Paul's letter to the Ephesians, what is the reason for our hope? What is ultimately the foundation for us to hope for the true, the noble, the good, the beautiful in every respect? And this is what St. Paul says, the mystery that was made known by revelation. This mystery was made known during the Epiphany, Epiphaneia, ibig sabihin pagpapahayag, pagpapakita, God's self-manifestation in flesh. But even if God manifests Himself, the story of the Gospel tells us life as it is, here in this world, marami pa rin nabubudol at mayroong magaling mambudol, kagaya ni Herodes. Nung narinig niya na nagtanong ang mga mago, na sinabing, "Where is the newborn King of the Jews?" Nakita namin ang tala na nagpakita at kami naparito upang magpugay sa kanya. At ano ang nangyari kay Herodes? When Herod heard this, he was greatly troubled. We are troubled greatly also in many ways, for many reasons. I, for one, am troubled these days because people think that we are available all the time, so they ask for blessings, special. Laging may nag-blessing na tayo sa misa. The Mass is the greatest blessing. And after the Mass, may mapapabless ng pencil at saka ng ballpen. At gusto nila doon bisikan sa ballpen at sa lapis. Kasi kukuha ng board exam. Magic. Yung lapis at ballpen ang pinapabless. But we bless people. God blesses people. And objects are blessed only in reference to human persons and first of all to God. So, sometimes I'm also troubled. I'm troubled by the fact that this is the first Simbang Gabi that I realize in my 42 years as a priest. Na maraming nabubudol sa Simbang Gabi sa mga mall. Ina-advertise nila ang simbang gabi ng alas 5 ng hapon. That's a marketing strategy. In the mall, simbang gabi sa alas 5 ng hapon, maraming nabubudol at maraming nabubudol sa mga maling naratiba. At yan at mga family dynasties, sila pa rin ang mananalo sa eleksyon. Bakit? Madaling mabudol ang Pinoy na pinakamababa na ngayon ang IQ sa buong Southeast Asia. The capacity for critical thinking is gone. The capacity for basic logic. You post something in social media and they misunderstand your words. And they condemn you for what they think you said. But it is very clear, napakasimple. But since our national hero wrote so many books that are world-class in terms of literary genre, the level of literary quality of Jose Rizal, ironically, he wrote for a people that doesn't read anymore. Our national hero wrote beautiful novels. But tell me, honestly, who among you has read even one of them? No one. In the many decades I've been teaching, all Filipino teachers talk about Lope Santos's Banag at Sikat. Not even the teacher has read it. Not even the teacher has read that novel of Lope K. Santos. Our national hero wrote beautiful novels and books and essays to a people who doesn't know how to read anymore. That's anxiety producing for me as an educator over the past 48 years. So, the gospel tells us, despite the good news of the Epiphania, that dark clouds are very real. Yesterday, I got to know that two of my former students have been ordained in a fake church recently. I cannot accept this because they're not exactly stupid. Pero may taong matalino pero gago. Matalinong gago. They know all the books, they know all the theory, but they don't know how to make use of it in real life. And so, matapos ko turuan, nagpa-ordain sa Apostolic Catholic Church na mga peke. Ang daming Apostolic Catholic Churches dito sa Pilipinas. Ang daming kulto. Yung kulto na nagpapanggap na Church of Christ, but they don't believe in Christ as God. It's a political movement masquerading as a cult. That cult is a political movement. Sinusuportahan yung the strongmen, nabubudol tayo ng mga larawan sa SLEX. Wala pang campaign period pero meron na dong malalaking larawan ng Son of God, appointed Son of God. At saka yung kanyang lawyer sa SLEX, yung It Sounds Like Marcos. I'm not talking about Marcos, but the first 4 letters have to do with it. Ang daming, wala pang campaign period, pero ang galing ng Pilipino gumawa ng batas. Don't you know, we have the best laws on ecology in the world. Canada copied from us in 1987. Our Catholic bishops wrote the most compelling encyclical, a pastoral letter on ecology, what is happening to our beautiful land in 1987. And if you compare this letter in 1987 of the Filipino Catholic bishops to Solicitudo Rei Socialis of Pope St. John Paul II, you would think nangopya si Pope St. John Paul. The ideas are exactly the same. And we antedated Solicitudo Rei Socialis by at least 4 or 5 months. Ang galing ng Pilipino gumawa ng batas, pero nakikita ng Pilipino ang butas sa batas. Bawal magkampanya, pero may picture ng appointed Son of God sa SLEX. It's giant. It's a giant picture. Bakit? Wala naman sinabi daw na vote for me in May of 2025. Ang galing maghanap ng batas, ng butas sa batas. Tayong mga Pilipino, I am one of you. And that is why it fills me with anxiety Today, despite the good news, we have the story of Herod who said, okay, pag nakita nyo, inform nyo ko, ha? Buzz me. I-text nyo ako pag nakita nyo kung nasa inyong batang bagong silang para ako'y makasamba rin. Mambubudol. Ang galing mambola. Pero ano ang kanyang layunin? Ang kanyang layunin, nakita natin ang ginawa niya. Pinapatay niya ang lahat ng batang below 2 years old. That murderous rampage is the real intention. According to him, go and search, banal na banal, go and search diligently for the child. And when you have found him, come back to me, bring me word, that I too may do him. Go and do him homage. Oy, nabubudol tayo ng ayuda. Hindi trabaho ng mga congressmen magbigay ng ayuda, kaya nga may DSWD. Pero bakit sila nananalo? Kasi ang bait ni Camila, ang bait ni Camilo. Nabubudol tayo sa mga pambobola, mga boladas. And pati ang mga simbahan sa mall, nabubudol tayo ng simbang gabi ng alas 5 ng hapon. It's a marketing strategy. So saan kayo sisimba? Di sa mall, pagkatapos ng mall may Chicken Joy. Diretso na, konting lakad na lang. Dito wala, kantin. Pagka Lunes, ang mga naglilinis dito, ang basura nakatago sa mga halaman. Naawa ako sa mga naglilinis. Noong araw, ang mga balutan ng Jollibee nandyan sa upuan. Ngayon tinatago sa halaman. At marami pang iba. The Filipino culture has changed so much and not always for the good. Today, I'd like to rouse you to hope, even as I rouse myself to hope each morning when I pray. And I pray 8 rosaries a day. I'm not bragging about it, but I do believe in prayer. And why is it that I have not, my bread and butter comes from preaching hope as a priest. But as a priest, I need to instruct, I need to exhort, I need to lead you to saving truth. I cannot, my job is not to entertain you. My job is not to sing and to make a gig and to entertain you. My job is to instruct, to exhort, and to lead myself and you and every one of us to saving truth. Today, what is the dark cloud hanging over us? The same as during the time of Christ. When the Messiah was born, the world was polarized. Yung mga simpleng tao nagpugay sa Mesiyas, yung mga maaalam, marurunong mga aral, the Pharisees and the scribes, they hated Jesus. Herod was threatened by Jesus, the newborn king. And so he went beyond himself. He went out of himself in order to kill the kid. The Lord polarized a nation. Nothing is more polarizing than war. There are Filipinos who side with Putin. I cannot. As a teacher of moral theology, I cannot side with war, no matter who pushes it, no matter the reason. Politics too is polarizing, extremely polarizing. Kung kaya kahit nakita na't dokumentado ang mga kabalbalang ginawa, iriarte pa rin. Kahit na malinaw at dokumentado ang mga kabalbalang ginawa, yung pa rin. Marchi pa rin. We must go beyond all of this reality. And we are called to hope, to rise above the ashes. Isaiah tells us, rise up in splendor. But in order for us to rise up in splendor, we must see the light. Your light has come. Pero pwede tayong magbulag-bulagan sa ilaw, sa liwanag. Pwede tayong magtakip ng mata sa liwanag. And so how can we rise up in splendor? We must go beyond fanaticism. We must go beyond personages. We must go beyond misguided loyalty to individuals who fool us. We must go beyond looking for personal good and working for the common good. Ang ayuda personal good yan eh. O may 3,000 ka buwan-buwan. Ikaw lang yon. But there are 119 million Filipinos. And even if somebody, a senator, promised 10,000 pesos for every Filipino, tell me how can he do it? 119 Filipinos multiplied by 10,000. Ang galing mambudol. We must go beyond personal good to common good. And common good sometimes means it's not my good. Common good is not the good of the majority. It's the good of all. It's not mathematical good. It's qualitative good, not quantitative good. We must go beyond benefiting from ayuda to passing by a different route. Ano ang ginawa ng mga mago? Noong nabudol, akala ni Herodes nabudol niya ang mago. Hindi. Nung nakita at nagpugay sa bagong silang na mananakot, they passed by a different route. Nag-iba ng daan. Hindi bumalik kay Herodes. We must try to see the light and live in the light. Not in the shadow of misplaced loyalties from Mindanao, Visayas, or Luzon. We have only one country. We have one people. We are a nation under one God, one baptism, one people, one God and Father of all, one faith. But we are a broken people by sin, by selfishness, by greed. At yung mga family dynasties lamang yumayaman. It's family business disguised as public service. We must see the light, live in the light, not in the shadow of misplaced loyalties and fanatical allegiances. Today, I'd like you to hold on and to try your best to live what prophet Isaiah so lovingly declared for all of us. To realize, to actualize, and to live in our lives. Rise up in splendor of better living, O Barangay Don Bosco. Your light has come.